In the eyes of economists, the damage done by the pandemic to individuals and small businesses is still glaring.
There is little that has been done to help people recover quickly. For example, the idea of rent, nothing was done to stop rent arrears or cancel it by law. Nothing was done on the front of, little was done, something was done with the banks to extend the loans to March. So you can imagine what's going to happen at the end of March, this recent March. From last year, you extended your loan to this year, but you have not yet started anything. If you had a hotel, if you had a bar, if you had a food supply, a warehouse, things like that.
At the height of the COVID-19 outbreak, government was quick to respond to what would be a robust economic recovery scheme. But
when you talk about the 1 trillion or so that was placed in UDB, UDB now says, no, that wasn't a stimulus at all for businesses. No, it was a recapitalisation that's supposed to kickstart particular sectors of the economy. Well, if that be the case, then we can't talk about the trillion as a stimulus. It means we need to discuss.
There's optimism that the economy is recovering, but business captains advise tax incentives for struggling entities could do more to speed up this recovery.
Can we put in place a specific fund that can act as a stimulus for businesses? Or if we don't have the fiscal space to do it, what can we do? Can we be more generous in terms of tax relief in the next budget? So I think this discussion needs to start at this point. By assessing where we've come from, what has worked and what hasn't worked. And I would say that certain things worked well, certain other things haven't worked well. One of which, as I mentioned, is this whole issue of supporting businesses to address their liquidity constraints. We thought this would be through UDB, but as we know now, this wasn't to be. Government put money in the Uganda Microfinance Support Center, but this money goes to groups of 50. So you and me owning a small business are not going to walk to the Microfinance Support Center and get that money individually.
According to the performance of the economy report for February 2021, the business tendency indicator remained above the 50-mark threshold, with increased optimism registered for manufacturing, agriculture, wholesale, trade and service sectors. Malcolm Sime, NTV Weekend Edition.